Mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new and improved Rebel Thoughts. I'm your host, Bezo the Rebel, here with my co-host, OCL, and we cover sports. We cover different topics in the culture. And first of all, there's nothing bigger in the culture and in sports right now than Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. That fight happened. What were your thoughts on that, bro?
I had to watch it.
Everybody, you have to watch it,
You had to
regardless
watch
of what you think about it.
Now, it's not a type of boxing match that I would look forward to, like Triple G and Canelo.
Right.
But I liked it. But one thing that I didn't like is the way that Floyd performed.
Okay.
You know, his performance that fight was not what I was used to seeing from Floyd.
Right.
You know, first couple rounds he wasn't throwing punches. I was like, damn,
Right.
he's in trouble. I was like, damn, he's in trouble. He's not throwing punches. Conor has won like first, arguably the second round too.
Yeah, I mean, you can
According
make the
to the
case
judges, they didn't.
You can make. I know that was messed up.
Yeah.
But you can make the case that Conor won the first 3 rounds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
That
then,
judge who had Conor only winning 1 round.
no, he
See,
won more than a round.
That's the corruption.
I
in
thought he
boxing.
won the first 3 rounds, but that's just
Yeah.
me. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, why is Floyd not
Right.
throwing punches? And
Right.
then Conor was laying in some of them shots
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So I was like,
None hurt him, but they were clean.
Yeah.
They were definitely clean.
yeah. So I was like, man, like, is Floyd, like, is this his age? And then come to find out, this is his tactic.
Right.
And
So
I was
what was
like-
going through the? I want to ask this question. What was that first 3 rounds?
I was like, oh damn.
Were you like is he about to lose this fight?
I was like, damn, 40 hit him. I didn't think he was gonna lose, but I was
you
like,
still thought he was gonna win?
I thought he was gonna win, but I was like, this is gonna be a good fight.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, damn.
Right.
40 just hit him and hit him good.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, he just flips that
Turned
switch.
it on. He turned it on.
Conor McGregor got an ass whooping.
The thing is about Mayweather's fighting style, bro. Because I ended up watching the fight again, and Mayweather, what he did was each round he turned it up.
Yeah.
So first round 5 punches thrown. Second round about 10, 12 punches. Third round about 20. And he just keeps ramping it up. But the main thing that Conor was facing with Mayweather that he had never faced before was that he hit a dude and the dude wouldn't back up. Remember, and usually in MMA, Conor is known as a hard-hitting dude. When
Yeah.
he hits you, you back up. He hit Mayweather, and Mayweather's just like, okay, give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. So he was applying mental pressure to Conor, both physically and mentally, because it is mentally draining for a dude, for you to be hitting a dude, and to be like, okay, why is he not backing up? It's like Mayweather wouldn't learn his lesson. On top of that, we're used to seeing a Mayweather who's a defensive fighter, and
He usually doesn't back his opponent.
that was
up.
not the dude that Conor prepared for.
No.
Conor prepared for a dude that used the shoulder roll and moved around a lot. He thought he'd have to chase Mayweather. Mayweather was there.
And Mayweather wasn't doing a whole lot of counter punching.
He
At
did
all.
no feints. He did 0 feints.
Exactly.
I was surprised at that a little bit. He didn't do that many feints. He shot a lot of punches towards the body. I think he was just trying to wear Conor out.
Yeah.
I don't think he had zero. I don't think he cared about winning a round.
I was watching. I was like, "Where's this defensive mastermind at?
Right.
The best defensive fighter I ever seen." I was like, "Where is he?" It wasn't in his game plan.
It was
at
not in
all
his game plan.
to counter punch.
Right. So, were you impressed by Conor at all?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Not really. I mean, the dude was throwing freaking what are those
Hammer punches.
Hammer punches.
Yeah, hammer fists.
And I understand he's not a boxer,
But come on.
but come on.
Yeah.
I'm not this. I mean, this guy. If you think that he has a chance in boxing, probably isn't. You know, he'd be one of those guys that you want to fight to get your guy that's really good
To the
tuned up.
next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, that's what that type of boxer Conor would be
Right.
in boxing.
Right.
I'm not impressed, and Floyd at 40 proved that he can stop him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we saw Floyd, a guy who never fights that way, usually. Like I
Yeah.
told you off air, I told you, Mayweather did fight that way against Zav Judo, and he walked him down. But Mayweather typically does not just press you that way.
Exactly.
And if he does it in a more strategic way by head movement, feints, and things like that. He literally was just walking down Conor the entire time, getting caught, and did not care if he got hit or not.
Yeah.
As you said, Conor landed more punches than Pacquiao.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. If Mayweather respected Conor's punching power, he would have landed much fewer punches.
Oh yeah.
Because Mayweather is still, even at 40, a great defensive fighter if he chooses to be so.
Oh yeah.
I think if he respected his punching power, he would have moved out the way.
Oh yeah.
He would have blocked more. Instead, we just saw a dude we saw Mayweather semi come at him like he's Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I know.
He just kept coming at him regardless.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about Mayweather at 40. Is this the pound for pound best fighter in the world?
No, he's not.
He's no longer the best.
In my opinion, he's not the best.
Where would you rank him at? I'm gonna name some I'm gonna name some welterweights.
Some welterweights, okay.
In between 140 and 147, and I want you to tell me how do you think Mayweather would fare against these dudes?
Okay.
Terrence Crawford.
Man, he might lose.
Does he get knocked out at this age?
I don't think he'd get knocked out. Maybe. I don't know. But Terrence Crawford, I think, would win at this point in his career.
Thoroughly?
It'd be a good fight, dude. I mean, Floyd is still a pound-for-pound best.
Okay.
But it would be a damn good fight.
The interesting thing is we don't know how good Mayweather is because of the way he fought Conor.
Exactly.
So he could be as good as he was when he fought Pacquiao.
Exactly.
Or
we just
could
don't
be
know.
40. Now, I will say the punches look slower. He did seem much slower in this stage in his life, so that could be different. About Keith Thurman.
I think he'd beat Keith Thurman.
You think he'd still beat Keith Thurman? Okay.
I think Terrence Crawford is better than Keith Thurman.
I agree with that.
And I think at this point, I think Floyd is still better than Keith
Earl
Thurman.
Spence.
That'd be a good-ass fight. I don't know.
Can Mayweather still...
I think Terrence Crawford will beat Spence.
I agree with that. I think Terrence Crawford beats anyone between 140 and 147.
Exactly.
But what about the Mayweather... I would say one of Mayweather's most astonishing performances of his career was Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Can he beat Canelo?
He cannot beat Canelo now.
Does he get knocked out against
He
Canelo?
will get knocked... Dude, at this point in his career, Canelo is one of the pound-for-pound best fighters. He can't beat Canelo now. I don't think he can.
Okay.
Canelo... He's more experienced. I don't think he can do it.
And Mayweather's too old.
Mayweather's too old.
Now, let me ask you a question though: is this version of Canelo good enough to beat the version that Mayweather beat?
No.
Or you know what I mean?
No.
Mayweather at his best is a better fighter than Canelo.
Yes.
At any weight.
Yes.
Okay. So you're saying you want him to be done then? Is what it sounds like.
Yeah, he's done.
He's at the
what
point
the hell does he have to prove?
What's his legacy? When you think of Mayweather, okay, you got grandkids. They never seen him fight. Tell the story of Floyd Mayweather, the boxer.
He was the best boxer that ever lived. He's the best defensive fighter and counterpuncher that I've ever seen. He was one of the few guys that when he fought his opponents, he was clearly the winner. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's it. And then all these guys, they're saying that he picked his opponents and, he waited till they got a little bit older. Or the bullshit. Come on. Give the guy,
give the man his credit.
Give the man his credit. It's always something.
People are saying he's only 50-0 because he picked and choose who he wanted to fight.
He picked Manny Pacquiao. When Manny Pacquiao was already, he wasn't a Manny Pacquiao. He wasn't his prime.
Older.
He picked Oscar De La Hoya when Oscar De La Hoya was too old. Well, come on, dude.
He fought. I mean, the thing is this: Manny Pacquiao. If you look at their biggest wins, Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, the same.
Exactly.
The biggest wins of their career are the same opponents: De La Hoya, Cotto, Ricky Hatton, Marquez.
Yeah.
And yet Pacquiao gets full credit for that. Mayweather
doesn't
supposedly picked and choose those guys at the right time. Is it Mayweather's fault that when Mayweather was supposedly at his best, no one wanted to fight Mayweather? There was a time where Mayweather was calling out Shane Mosley. He was calling out De La Hoya. And De La Hoya did not want to fight him. This mindset, I heard Max Kellerman. He said that De La Hoya basically just went and fought anybody. De La Hoya fought Ricardo Mayorga. You know Ricardo Mayorga, right?
Yeah.
He is an average fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Average fighter. He's an exciting fighter, but an average fighter. He fought Arturo Gatti. Everybody knows De La Hoya is way too big for Arturo Gatti. So, and yet Mayweather fought Arturo Gatti, but I guess he's picking and choosing. Ricardo Mayorga is an average fighter. You can't have this situation where when Mayweather fights somebody, you make an excuse. Because the excuse for Canelo was, some people thought Canelo would win. Canelo beats him out. Canelo's too young.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson at the age of 22 was considered the baddest man on the planet. What is your excuse, Canelo? You have none. You get no excuses. When Mayweather was 22 years old, he was beating the best fighters in the division left and right.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that age excuse. Mayweather was 36 years old and you were 22. You just lost.
Exactly.
Mayweather should have been past his prime and you should have ran through him, but you didn't. This is the best fighter. Even if you don't think Mayweather's the best fighter of all time, he's certainly one of the best. He's not just the best fighter of this era. That's what the media likes saying. He is one of the best fighters of all time. He's a top 5 fighter. Me and you both got him at number 1.
Yeah.
I'm okay if someone just puts him in the top 5. That's okay.
Yeah.
But he is one of the best fighters of all time. From a business standpoint, he came and took over the game. Mm-hmm. No one has won. This is why he's my favorite athlete. No one has beaten their sport the way Mayweather has beat it. He beat it in the ring and he beat it outside the ring.
Exactly.
I want you to talk about the businessman of Mayweather. What is your impression of him as a businessman? The man that took over the sport.
He started off as pretty boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty boy Floyd, you know? And then it all changed when he became money.
And he started getting that money.
You know, this guy, he made a name for himself by being pretty boy Floyd, you know, being flashy. He's a mastermind. This guy's, like, you want to think business, think of Floyd.
Yeah.
He had it all planned out in his head. I'm a pretty boy. I'm going to talk shit about people.
Yep.
He fought Oscar De La Hoya. I'm going to go out here dress in, Mexican colors.
Yep. And everybody's going to hate me.
Everybody's going to hate me. And he's like, okay. People want to see me.
Yep.
People want to see me talk shit. Let's turn myself into money.
Yep.
And it all says it.
He created this villain persona.
Exactly.
And he made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
While doing it.
So this guy's a mastermind.
Yeah.
And people that say, "Oh, he's blowing his money," he's got plenty of it.
That's amazing. I'll say this: we never hear him as the best athlete in the world. We never hear him in those conversations as one of the best athletes of all time. In the past 20, 30 years, where would you rank Mayweather?
Number 1.
Over LeBron.
Number 1.
Over Jordan.
Number 1.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather's been a professional boxer 20 plus years, right?
Mm-hmm.
When have you ever seen this man out of shape?
Never.
Looking bad.
Right.
It's never happened.
Yeah.
You know, these guys, LeBron. Yeah, it's a team sport, but you lost.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
And not only lost once, you lost numerous times.
Would you say that Mayweather is a better boxer than LeBron is a basketball player?
Yes.
Okay.
LeBron James. I'm going to compare a championship game to Floyd's championship fight.
Okay.
You've been in numerous championship games or fights, however you want to put it. You've lost.
Right.
I know it's a
team sport.
It's a team sport, but you still lost.
Right.
Floyd's never lost.
Right.
I think he's the best athlete ever.
Really? Okay.
In my opinion.
As far as dominating their sport.
I have not seen anybody better.
Okay.
You can throw in here,
You put him above Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, I put him above Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Because Michael Jordan got rings, but
he got L's.
He's been to the playoffs and lost
in the first round.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's not made the playoffs some years.
Yeah. So I got Floyd in my list as the best sports guy ever.
Okay.
In my opinion.
You know what? I've told you before, years ago, I felt he was the best athlete in the world because, like you said, the thing about Floyd is it's not just the talent. It was the fact that he stayed prepared. He stayed ready.
Exactly.
We have seen a ton of fighters. We have seen a ton of athletes who had great
Mike
talent
Tyson.
And was not always in shape.
Exactly. He was like, I'm so damn good, I can take some days off.
Even the great Muhammad Ali.
Exactly.
R.I.P. was not always in shape.
No.
And he would tell you, I didn't take this fight serious. I didn't. If you're going to beat Mayweather, the beautiful thing about beating Mayweather, you got to earn it. You're not going to beat. You can't expect that he's going to come in lazy and you're just going to beat him. This is the dude like he always said. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't do none of that. Just work hard. He stay up late. He make it rain, but he train how. After that he runs 6 miles.
Exactly.
After he go to strip club, he run 5-6 miles. So Mayweather, like you said, it's not just about being the best. It's about being prepared and showing up to work and doing your job.
And he did that.
And he did his job
for over
50
20 years.
times.
Yeah.
He came to work 50 times. 50 times he went home a winner.
Exactly.
With that said, will there be another Mayweather? Will these records of pay-per-view box office will they ever be broken?
I guarantee you, somebody will come and they will.
Are they around right now?
No, not right now.
Not even. You don't even see that potential in Canelo.
Nah.
No.
What
about Conor in the UFC?
No.
Well, he won't break these records.
No. Somebody's always gonna outdo history. There's always gonna come a time, and it might not even be in my lifetime.
Right.
But it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I don't see anybody in today's day and age doing that in boxing? Who knows? It might. But I don't see it.
The man that might beat Mayweather's record, he might be in his mama's stomach right now.
Exactly.
But it's possible. It's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, boxing has no stars that can compare to Mayweather.
And you got to think, to do that, you got to be your own promoter. You can't be working for no Bob Arum or
De La
Hoya because you're not going to make that type of money.
Canelo would have to get his own promotion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got to get away from Oscar.
No, what about Anthony Joshua? He's done well over there. And remember I told you he had $1.5 million over there in the UK, him and Klitschko. If he can build his fan base up, obviously his fan base is already amazing over there. If he builds it up in America, could he challenge Mayweather? He's relatively young. If he stays dominant, is there a situation?
The thing is, the heavyweight division is not as known.
Not in America.
As it was back then.
Right.
I feel like these, welterweights, middleweights,
they're the man. They are the heavyweight
They're the
champions.
Guys that people want to watch here in the U.S. So I don't think Anthony Joshua is gonna.
What do you think Anthony Joshua in Wilder fight would do? I think that does some numbers.
That does some real good numbers.
I think at least that gets over $1 million.
For sure.
Yeah, I think
definitely would.
That would get you some numbers. So you're saying, as of right now, we'll say in our lifetime, will we see that?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
It can come out of nowhere, but I don't think so.
You never know.
Canelo might do it, if any.
Canelo is the only one, in my opinion, he's the only guy I see it, but he has to win. Against Triple G.
Yes.
If Canelo beats Triple G, who do you want to see Canelo face?
If he beats Triple G, Andre Ward.
Okay. And that could do some numbers.
Yeah.
That would do some numbers. You think that would do more numbers than Triple G?
No.
You don't think so? I think it might, considering how big of a star Canelo might be.
Yeah.
After
that, maybe.
If he stops Triple G.
I think people would know more Triple G than Andre Ward.
I agree.
Because
Triple G, I think, is a bigger box office draw than Ward. But I'm saying, I think that Canelo may be such a big star
that people are going to
watch. As we saw, bro, it's not always just about who's the best. Mayweather just had a mega fight against Conor McGregor in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
So it's not always about who's the best fighter in the world. Sometimes it's just about star power.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Canelo would be an amazing star if he could stop, particularly if he stops Triple G.
Oh yeah.
If Triple G wins, you want to see him go at Ward?
Yes.
That would be amazing. That would be some.
What do you do after Ward? What do you do?
For Triple G,
Triple G or Canelo, what do you do if you beat Canelo or Canelo beats Triple G and then you go on and beat Ward? What do you do?
Bro, I have no idea. I mean, all you can do is just defend titles over and over.
Keep fighting until, somebody else comes and becomes great? Because you already beat the top fighters you need to fight.
If I'm Canelo and I beat Triple G, hypothetically, and then he beats Andre Ward.
What do you do?
I'm calling up Terrence Crawford. He's little. But I'm calling these little dudes up, and I'm about to make some more money.
Get him at a catch weight, like he did with Floyd?
You'd have to catch him at a catch weight.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, I mean...
Which I think Canelo would win.
Against, like, a Terrence... He's too big.
Yeah.
He's too big. But I think the fans would... Like I said, Canelo he will be an amazing star.
Yes.
If he for one, he's already the biggest, in my opinion, box office attraction.
Besides Floyd. In boxing.
Yeah. Well, Floyd's done that.
Yeah.
So he's the biggest box office attraction in sports. In boxing.
In boxing now.
If he beats Triple G, Canelo becomes a guy that guarantees you maybe $1 million, $1.5 million, even if he fights nobody.
Exactly.
If he gets a Terrence Crawford, that becomes an event.
Yes.
And that will put Terrence Crawford on the map as an opportunity to face somebody. Now, the funny thing is, Errol Spence, I told you about that before, Errol Spence called out Canelo.
Yeah.
So, Errol Spence, as of right now, I don't think he got the star power that'll make that fight what it needs to be.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But I think, what do you think about Terrence Crawford's potential as a star in the sport of boxing?
He has a damn good chance. He has a chance of surpassing Canelo.
As a star, you think?
If he keeps doing what he's supposed to be doing. The thing is, he has Mexico behind him.
That is, man, Canelo has, like you said, he got everyone in Mexico behind him. He's starting to get some American
The thing
fans.
is, you got to do what Floyd did. If you're a black
You gotta be a
guy
villain.
or a white guy,
Bro.
no matter what you are.
Hey, I will say this, and people could say it's racist. I think if a white fighter comes along and he is great, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That is a lot of money in the sport of boxing.
Today's day and age, if you're not Mexican or from a different country,
or you ain't black talking trash,
and you're not making yourself be known.
Yeah, because thing about boxing, the thing about the difference between basketball and boxing is, like, Tim Duncan, he can be quiet all he want. He don't have to market himself.
Yeah.
Every year he gets a chance to win a championship.
Exactly.
In boxing, if you don't market yourself, you don't get that opportunity.
Here's the thing about if you don't you got to get past the boxing fans.
You have to.
Okay? Like me and you are boxing fans. We're
Right.
going to know
We're going to
about-
like you regardless.
Exactly. You got to want to get the guys that are not boxing fans to know about you
And care.
and to want to watch you.
Yep.
And that's what Floyd Mayweather did.
Yep. And the thing
He
is,
got people that didn't give a shit about boxing.
Yeah, that
to
would never
pay for his pay-per-view.
Yep. And the thing is, the one thing, like, you have to make them either love you or hate you. They can't feel okay about you. When they hear your name, there has to be a direct thought. Okay, I hate Mayweather. I love Mayweather. It's got to be something. It can't just be. And right now, all due respect, Terrence Crawford, I think when people hear his name, it's just like, he's okay.
Yeah.
Great fighter, but he's okay. So he has to either get the love, which his fighting will do if he keeps winning,
Yeah.
or he's got to get the hate.
When you do the love, it takes a lot longer than when people hate you.
The love, man, usually comes from a country. We saw, like, Canelo, he's loved. Pacquiao.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao.
Loved.
Yes.
Cotto. Loved. I mean, Mayweather, in America's just not going to like you because you're American.
Yeah.
We got so many celebrities all over the place, man. There's got to be something more than you just that.
Exactly.
And I think the last American champion that was all the way loved was probably Ray Leonard. We haven't seen an American fighter become a big attraction.
Exactly.
Because even Tyson was hated to an extent.
Yeah.
So Mayweather's hated. But let's talk about something kind of serious just for a little bit. National anthem protests. Do you feel like that? Obviously now that's becoming a phenomenon in the NFL. Everyone's protesting now. Do you feel like that is creating some type of change at all in a positive direction? Do you feel that anyway?
Not really.
You don't feel like it? I think that they mean well. Everyone who's doing this, I think they mean well. I don't know how much of a change is being made considering all you're doing is just literally not standing for a national anthem. But I do think it's motivating people to get out and do better things in the world. What they're doing, I have no idea.
Exactly.
But I do think that they are certainly, I think that they want to do well or they want to do better. But do you feel like Colin Kaepernick is being blackballed?
I do.
I agree.
He is.
Yeah.
Who would say he's not?
Yeah.
Unless you're a what? Never mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He is, clearly. And if you don't think he is, check yourself.
Right. Because you don't have to. He's not. Is he the best quarterback in the league? No.
No, he's not.
But is he good enough to be in the NFL?
He is good enough to be a lot of teams' backup.
Right.
And there's some teams that
He
got some
shouldn't even
backups
start.
that can take their place.
Right. I agree with that.
And I'm all for, standing up for America. Because America's great.
Right.
I moved here. I love America. There's nowhere else in the world that I
care
would
more about the people than I do about that flag.
Exactly.
That's just my personal thing. I care more about what that flag and that national anthem supposedly represents than I do about them two.
Exactly.
And I think that what's going on is you have a lot of people that are just simply getting pissed off because he's not standing. The funny thing is, I'm watching a fight. If you notice, this national anthem thing is really just about certain sporting events. Did you see what Mayweather was doing as they were singing that national anthem? He's moving around. He's
sparring.
Right, because in boxing they don't care. So it's really about rules that they implement. In the NFL, they encourage you to stand for the flag, but it's not required.
Because the Army people and
they paid them money. Did you hear about that? They paid.
No. What happened?
The NFL was paid $5 million to introduce.
By the military forces.
Right.
Okay.
To introduce the national anthem and to make their players stand up. The national anthem had been there, but I believe the players used to just be in the locker room. They got paid. I think it might have been more than $5 million, but they got paid money to bring the players out and have them stand out as the national anthem was being played. So it wasn't a patriotic type of stance. And on top of that, if this is America and you saying you can do what you want, you can do what you want.
It's freedom of speech, right?
Freedom of speech. The same way you have the freedom of speech to hate them for not standing up, they had the freedom of speech to keep on not standing every time. So I think the First Amendment is being exercised. They're not hurting nobody. No. It's not like Charlottesville.
No, definitely.
Nowhere near like Charlottesville. And you really have nothing to be threatened because if they're saying that all they want is equality and you have a problem with equality, you need to check yourself.
Exactly.
You need to check yourself more than Colin Kaepernick needs to be checked. more than these NFL players need to be checked. But let's get back on sports just for one more time, and we'll finish it out. Kyrie trade, I told you before, it may not fall through because of the hip injury of Isaiah Thomas. Assuming that this trade does go through, though.
That it does go through.
Are they better? Are the Cavs better?
No.
You don't think so? Are they worse?
Yes.
I mean, they've added Jay Crowder. They got Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
Would you say that you would say they're a little bit worse?
You lost Kyrie Irving. I'm not saying me and you would both agree that Isaiah Thomas is a hell of a player.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hell of a player.
Yeah. He's no Kyrie.
He's no Kyrie Irving.
Right.
If you give up Kyrie Irving, you're not getting the better end of the deal.
Did the Cavs still get to the finals?
Yes.
So, would you say Boston is still the second best team in the league?
In the East?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say in the East.
Yes. They got Kyrie Irving.
Right. So, the problem is, dog, we can almost guarantee that the Warriors will win another championship, is what it looks like.
Yeah, especially now.
Gosh.
Because they lost. Again. Yeah, because they got Isaiah Thomas, who knows, man? He might just. Who knows what happened, but I seriously doubt that.
He makes that much of a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog, this looks like it's about to be one of the most predictable seasons in NBA history.
This is going to be like, remember Detroit Pistons? Like, we knew every year they was going to win.
Right.
They're about to turn into that.
What do you mean, Boston, you mean?
Not Boston, Golden State.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, they're about to start winning every year.
Right. I mean, if you're LeBron, where do you stay with the Cavs or do you leave?
Where are you going to go if you're LeBron?
Man, they need to bring Wade there.
Just have people come to you.
It's Cleveland, bro. People don't want to live in Cleveland.
True.
If you're a superstar, would you want to live in Cleveland?
No, but I personally wouldn't give a damn because
you're
you
a millionaire.
pay me. I'm a millionaire. The
I
party
play
comes
anyway.
to me.
Hey, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
If you got $100 million contract,
yeah,
you could be in Louisville, and that's Las Vegas right now.
Exactly.
That is New York City. So
it's what you make it.
I agree with that, but like you said, man, Golden State. It looks like they're going to be winning championships.
I hate damn Golden State, I hate San Antonio too.
Oh, I don't like them either. if Kevin Durant, say they win these next two, that's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Assuming Kevin Durant's Finals MVP, where you rank him at? Does he have a chance? Matter of fact, bigger than that, does he have a chance to surpass LeBron?
No.
Even if he wins more rings?
No,
because he's just not the best player.
He'll be the second best small forward of all time.
There's nothing he could do to pass that. Because
no. Do you think? All right. Let's say
he's not better than.
Let's say Kevin Durant ends up winning 6 championships.
Yeah.
And he gets 5. All those Finals MVPs are his too.
Yeah.
Does he surpass LeBron James?
On the greatness level, you might have to say yeah. But he's not better than LeBron. I mean, Kobe got more rings than LeBron. He's not better.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
he'll pass Larry Bird.
Yeah, he passed Bird.
You think he's past Bird now?
As a player or greatness? As greatness, no. He needs to do more.
Really?
But he's not better than Larry Bird.
Who would you rather have on your team, Larry Bird or Kevin Durant?
I don't know. Who would you rather have?
Give me Kevin Durant.
Really?
Give me 7-foot guy that can.
Okay. So
Bird can shoot real good and go with the free throw.
So in your opinion,
but Bird is a better passer and he's similar to LeBron. God, I don't know. That is a tough.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because you're getting a LeBron type player.
Right.
Out of Bird.
He's just not athletic, but he does
similar,
passes, rebounds, assists.
Oh gosh, I don't know, man. That's a hard choice. That's
right.
why
I didn't even want to answer it, bro, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now the better scorer, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
But the thing is, outside of that, Larry Bird might do literally everything better.
Exactly.
Now defense, Kevin Durant has become a better defender.
Yes.
I think he might be a better defender than Bird because he's more athletic. Like you said, 7 foot.
He can guard more positions.
Yeah, guard more positions. So I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
That's tough. I think Kevin Durant right now is second best player in the league.
Oh yeah.
His team is just better than everyone else's.
Yeah.
But he's not better than LeBron right now.
No, he's not.
And he probably won't be
ever.
But that dude's gonna have a chance to put himself maybe as a top 10 player, top 15 player once it's all said and done.
You think he could ever be a top 5?
I don't know. Who we got in the top 5? We got LeBron in that 5, Jordan, Wilt
Chamberlain,
Kareem.
Could Kevin Durant pass Kareem?
Kareem got 6 championships and 6 MVPs. I don't think so. What do you think?
He's got to get chipped 6 and 6.
And I don't think he could pass 50 and 27 either.
No. He could. Dude, he can sneak into the number 5.
Off championships alone, if they can keep winning.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be finals MVP is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So, but what do you think about Steph? What can Steph do? Will he be, top 20, top 30?
Oh, yeah, he'll definitely be a top 20.
Yeah. You think he's already top 20 now?
I don't know. I'd have to go through a list.
Yeah, I know. That might be for the next episode.
Yeah.
But, man, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for today's episode. Like I said, this is new and improved on our new YouTube channel, Rebel Thoughts. You got anything to say to the fans, man?
No, just be waiting for our next one. We got some good stuff.
Every Tuesday, new episode. Thank you for your time.